In today's video, we're going to be talking about major financial mistakes that you're making now and how to fix them.
Hey guys,
it's Joseph
and Tasha from One Big Happy Life. We make videos about how to find balance, build wealth, and live your happy. So if you are all about living your best life, then this is the channel for you. So be sure to thumbs up and subscribe.
This video is all about major financial mistakes that you might be making right now and what you need to do to get back on track and fix them.
Okay, so we've got 6 of them. The first one is relying on a one-size-fits-all plan. So this is a problem because not everyone wants the same thing out of life. I mean, someone may want to travel a lot, luxury travel somewhere. Someone else may want to live on a homestead somewhere. Someone may want to be like Justin from Root of Good, who was on our channel just a couple weeks ago, and retire early in his 30s. Or you might be like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, a Supreme Court justice who's 85 and showing no signs of retiring anytime soon. To think that these two people should have the same financial strategy doesn't make any sense at all.
Absolutely. So what do you need to do to fix that? Well, you need to take the time to look at your finances and your personal goals and make sure that the strategy that you're implementing and all the information that you're collecting on what you're supposed to be doing makes sense for you so that your goals actually match up with that financial plan.
Now, we know that you may not have learned about personal finance in school or from your parents, but that does not mean that you can't learn it now. You absolutely can. Because yes, it feels really easy and really simple to just rely on a rule of thumb or a one-size-fits-all plan, but honestly, you're not doing your money or your life or yourself justice by relying on a one-size-fits-all plan when there's tons of information out there to help you make the absolute best decision that you can for your life.
Money mistake number 2, not tying your financial goals to your actual personal life goals. This is a problem because if you don't have those two together, you will miss out on what you actually want in life because you're not planning for it. You're planning for something else. And that's just not going to work. If you want to retire early and you're planning to that you're saving enough that you have to work until 65, well, clearly you will never retire early. It's just not going to happen. You have to actually plan for those things. And that's true for any number of things.
Okay, so here's what you should do instead. First of all, take some time to think about what you actually want out of your life, what kind of lifestyle you want to live, when you want to retire, where you want to travel, all of those things. Take the time to think about those things and plan for them. And then go ahead and create a budget that reflects how you actually want to live your life. And once you connect your life goals and your financial goals, then it is so much easier to stick to your budget because all your budget is what you decided that you want out of your money. So, yeah.
Then your budget checkups don't just become a financial checkup, but they also become a life goal checkup. 2 birds, 1 stone. Bam.
Money mistake number 3, trying to rush reaching your financial goals. And we get that, right? Because that's all you see on the news, like such and such paid down $300,000 worth of debt in 15 days. You're like, oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life? But here's the thing, this is bad because it stops you from actually enjoying your life. It's very easy to get discouraged and burned out. And it also stops you from making proactive changes in your life that could actually make you happier today. For example, some people may want to retire early because they hate their jobs. Well, maybe the answer is to find a job that you love and that you would be happy doing for the rest of your life, like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and not necessarily retiring early.
Okay, so what do you do to fix it? Well, celebrate the small milestones. That's the easiest thing. So each year, as you're saying, oh, well, did I save as much as I wanted to? Yes, I did. Awesome. Celebrate that. Enjoy it. Don't necessarily spend any money, but have fun. Also, you can do budget projections to see kind of if you do a more moderate lifestyle, not quite as frugal, what's that look like? it's probably going to be okay, especially if you're comfortable working for quite some time. I mean, this is a case of don't get caught up with the frugal Joneses. If you don't like to be uber frugal or anything like that, there's no reason that you have to do that. So do what works for you and be moderate if that's the case.
Yeah, basically figure out what actually makes you happy and then make whatever changes you need to make that happen. And that may not mean rushing your financial goals. It may mean doing something else.
Money mistake number 4, expecting to be able to plan just once and then just cruising to retirement on autopilot. It does not work that way for several reasons, but number 1, you might have different plans now than you will have in just a few years. They can change. And so if you thought that you wanted to work to 65 and so you're saving for that and you just keep saving that same amount and you want to retire much earlier, as it turns out, well, clearly if you don't change how much you're saving, you're not going to get there. And these kinds of rigid plans stop us from being able to pursue new opportunities when they come about because we're like, no, I don't want to try that new job because I have this goal over here and that's what this work is. That's the thing that I'm doing. Well, that could really work out over there for you. So don't be afraid to change those goals. I mean, it is just completely unrealistic. We have to rebalance our retirement portfolios once a year to make sure that they're in line with our goals. Once a year. So why would we think anything else is different?
Okay, so here is how you fix this money problem. First, deal with your mindset, right? Because some of what keeps us doing the exact same thing that we've always been doing is because it feels safe and we're afraid to try something new. We don't want to risk the sure thing on a what if. And so the first place is to start with your mindset and believe that you will find a path to the thing that you actually want. Even if you've never seen it done before, even if no one else has done it, believe that you can do it. And then part 2, reassess your budget and your financial plans and chart a path to get you to where you want to go. Or alternatively, if you are happy where you are, just make sure that you are still on target through regular reassessments to meet those same financial goals. Money mistake number 5, believing that a financial goal will bring you happiness. Now, here's why this is a problem. Because when you're focused on if only I had this one thing, then I'll be happy, the truth is when you get that thing, when we reach our goals never quite make us quite as happy as we think we are. That's like scientifically proven. And the reality is that you're trying to focus on that goal so that you can avoid focusing on some problems that are going on in your life right now. And so it stops you from enjoying basically your entire life, because when we hit a goal, it's just a one singular point in our life, but our lives are actually the things that happen between those goal milestones.
Right. And so why would you ever want to miss all of that? And it's easy to say, oh, well, because it's my life right now isn't really where I want it to be. But then that's not the solution, focusing on that goal now, is it? So how do we fix it? Well, start finding a solution to your problems today that you're trying to ignore or get past, rather than focusing on that goal and having that goal be your Band-Aid for filling up your life where something might not be going right. And so really, really focus on today as much as tomorrow.
And we did a video recently on how to be happy, and I never remember where to point, so I'm just going to point on both sides and say that it is really important to practice mindfulness and gratitude on a daily basis, because there's always something that you can think about that to be grateful for. And it's just a fact that the things that we focus on, there's actually a study done where old people and young people were shown these images that were disturbing and images that were happy. Well, so the old people, it turns out, had trained their minds to be less negatively affected by the bad things and more positively affected by the good things. So it is actually something that you can train your mind to do. And one of the ways that you do this is through gratitude and mindfulness. It's not just mumbo jumbo, it's like exercise for your brain.
#new life goal.
Money mistake number 6, letting other people dictate your financial goals. Now, we see this a lot in our channel, down in the comments, where people like to say, well, you should be doing this with your money, or you should be doing that with your money, or this is what you should be doing instead. And the fact of the matter is, no, we shouldn't, because it's our life and we get to live it in a way that makes us happy. And so that is why it's incredibly important to not make this money mistake, because everyone has an opinion about what other people should be doing with their lives, when really we all need to focus on what's best for ourselves and leave other people to live their lives freely.
Fortunately, it has a very easy solution. Whenever you hear people telling you what to do with your money, you just go, shh. Seriously though, everybody will have their comments, and so if it's useful information and you want to say, hey, that actually sounds like something I might need to try, go ahead, see if that works for you. But really, you want to make sure that everything is working for you, and it doesn't matter if it's somebody else, because remember, we tied our life goals to our financial goals earlier, and so your financial plan is set for you right now. And so that means that it doesn't matter all this new information unless it contributes to that financial plan and those life goals that you set up.
Remember, you only get one life, and you have to live it in a way that's going to make you happy. All right, those were our 6 money mistakes. Let us know what you think down in the comments, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
You know they can hear you eating that candy. She's over here before we start. Nerds.
Leftover Halloween candy.